Hey guys, so today I have my May favourites for you, which is crazy because I literally feel like I just filmed my April favourites like last week. But I have been loving a lot of things throughout the month of May. I have a lot of new things as well, which I'm so excited to share with you all. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. So I'm going to start out with makeup because I actually have a fair bit of it. So my favourite lip combination for the month has been my Too Faced, what is this called? My Too Faced the Crème lipstick in the shade Naked Dolly with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Éclair on top. This is just like a perfect everyday nude shade. I've been loving it. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It is like my perfect My Lips But Better colour. This has definitely been my favourite lip combination for the month. I can wear it with like smoky eyes, neutral eyes, everything. I've been loving this. These two together have been my favourite for the month of May. And you might notice a recurring theme that I have been loving a lot of Too Faced this month. So the next thing I have is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I actually have the medium deep shade, which is the darker shade, but it seems to work on me quite well. It smells like chocolate. It doesn't smell as good as the chocolate bar palette, but it still smells pretty good. And I've been experimenting with bronzer a lot this month, and this has been one of my favourite ones. I actually have like the mini size, I don't have the full size, but I think this is going to last me a really long time because I don't think you really go through bronzer that quickly. And I've been loving this for adding some definition to my face and just overall bronzing up my face. So yeah, I have been loving this product. If you haven't tried it, definitely recommend it. Now the foundation that I've been loving throughout this month, I actually didn't really like this at first. It took me a little bit to get used to it and figure out how to apply it, but it is the L'Oreal True Match. I've heard so much hype about this on YouTube and I thought, no, everyone loves it, I'm going to stick it out, I'm going to keep trying it. And I have found that applied with a sponge, I use my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, applied with that, this looks, it literally looks like my skin. Like, I have never had a foundation look this flawless on my skin. It blends in really, like, extremely well. I wear the shade W1. Unfortunately, we don't have all of the shades in Australia. I think N1 would probably suit me a bit better, but we don't have that. So this matches pretty well. The coverage is still really nice. It's probably about medium to coverage. It could be full coverage if you build it up, but I'm not really into like full coverage. I like medium coverage, so that's good. I'm just in love with this foundation and if you haven't tried it, you need to go out and try it because it is amazing. I didn't like it though when I applied it with a brush. I didn't like the finish. I found that it didn't blend into my skin as well as when I use a sponge. So yeah, I have been wearing this like literally every single day. Another makeup favourite that I have fallen in love with, and it has literally become one of my holy grail products, is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Words cannot even describe how amazing this mascara is. Before I tried this out, my two favourites were the Benefit They're Real and the Jordana Best Lash. I thought they were amazing. I tried this. It is freaking amazing. It literally makes me look like I'm wearing false lashes. I did not know that my lashes were capable of looking like that. What is on my hand? It gives you so much length and so much volume. Makes your eyelashes look really wispy and fluttery and they just look amazing. Like, I didn't even know my lashes were actually that long. Like, it's great. The one thing that put me off when I first got it was the wand. It is really big and it's kind of like an hourglass shaped wand. It kind of is bigger at the tip and kind of curves in the middle. I don't like using this on my bottom lashes just because the wand is so big, but it's actually not that hard to use. I just had to kind of adjust a little bit to the bigger wand. I only have a sample size of it right now, but next payday I'm going to buy a full size of this because I love it that much. So my last makeup favourite that I have is my Lorac Pro Palette. I got my Lorac Pro Palette. I splurged and bought it for myself for Christmas, so way back last year, and mine arrived with a shattered eyeshadow. So I emailed the company and they ordered a replacement one. and because the company was ordering it from Sephora and then they ship it out to Australia, they had to wait for Sephora to have it back in stock to make another order with them and then send it back out to me. And it was pretty much a huge hassle, so I didn't actually get my proper, like, intact palette until February, I would have to say. And because I wasn't sure if they wanted me to return the faulty one or not, I didn't use it, and it just sat there for like 2 months. I didn't use it, and I felt like because it just sat there and I wasn't sure if I could use it when I did get the other one, and I was able to keep the other one, so I have two, I just wasn't really that into using it because it's just been sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, and I've kind of played around with it a little bit, but I had other palettes that I was more excited about, and because I had to wait so long, I just didn't really use it that much. But lately I have discovered the amazingness of this palette. It has every colour you could ever need under the sun. I went away for a weekend recently and this was the only eyeshadow that I took with me, and I went out clubbing and like did clubbing makeup and like neutral look. Like, it seriously has everything that you could ever need. I have like 3 go-to eyeshadow looks that I use with this, and I've just been reaching for this every single day. It is amazing and I love it, and that's all I'm going to say about it because I'm sure that you've heard everyone else rave on and on about this. Now, with all that makeup, you need something to apply it onto your face, right? So pretty much I've always used Real Technique brushes, e.l.f. brushes, kind of cheaper brushes, and I decided to splurge and order myself some Sigma brushes. In particular, I ordered the Jaclyn Hill. She came out with her own kind of brush set that were all of her favourite brushes, and it came back in stock, so I decided to buy it. With shipping, it was about $100 for makeup brushes. It kind of seems probably ridiculous to some people, but I really wanted to try out the Sigma ones, and I have to say that they are amazing. Like, even just washing them, I feel a difference even just washing them. They're so much softer than my other brushes. They blend out amazing. These ones are my favourite from the kit that I got. So I have the Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86, which I use to blend out my concealer. It's a little bit dirty because I used it this morning. But this is great if you put too much product on. It just soaks up all the excess product and it doesn't look cakey at all. It blends it out flawlessly, and it's so soft, and because of the tapered shape it is perfect for the eye area. You could also use this for like cream, bronzer or anything to contour, blend it out, all that kind of stuff. This brush is amazing and it is so soft. Feels like I'm petting a bunny rabbit. It is so soft and I love this brush so much. I also have the tapered highlighter F35, which I have been using for my highlighter. You can also use this to set underneath your eyes. I really want to get another one to use it for setting underneath my eyes, but at the moment I'm using this for highlighter because I'm just recently getting into highlighter, and I love that this diffuses the product perfectly, so it's not just like disco ball on your cheeks. Like, it blends it out really nicely. These blend like no other brushes that I've ever tried. I have the Sigma Blending E25 and the Tapered Blending E40. I did my smoky eye look when I went out literally using these 2 brushes, and it was amazing. I love that the E25 is a bit more narrow, so it gets in the crease like really well, but it's fluffy so it still blends it out at the same time. The E40, when I first used it I thought it was huge because I wasn't used to using brushes this big, but this just blends it out seamlessly. These are perfect brushes for beginners because the brush just does all the work for you. You run this blending brush over your eye, poke myself in the eye. You run this blending brush over your eye a couple times and it is blended out seamlessly. These have been my go-to eyeshadow brushes. I use them every single day now. I don't even use my other eyeshadow brushes anymore. These are amazing. I need to go get more of these so I have multiples. I love them. They're amazing. Alright, so moving on to some skincare. I have a current kind of combo that I've been using lately. So in the shower to wash my body, I have been using the Body Shop's Coconut Shower Cream. This is pretty much like a shower gel, except it is way more hydrating. I find that this leaves my skin really nice and smooth, and because we are going into winter soon, it's been not as humid as normal, so my skin has been a bit dry, so this has been really, really good. And it smells like coconuts. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. So I have been loving this to wash my body, then to moisturize my body. I've been using the Body Shop Coconut Body Butter because they smell exactly the same, and I mean, ugh, who doesn't want to smell like a walking coconut? I mean, coconut is like one of my favourite scents, which is kind of funny because I actually don't like the taste of coconut, but I love the smell of it. Oh, it smells so good. And these body butters are so big, they last me like forever. These two together smell amazing, coconut heaven. And then as a perfume, and it's not really perfume, it's more of a body mist, I've been using the Victoria's Secret Coconut Passion, which is pretty much vanilla and coconut. So I'm all decked out in coconut at the moment. Maybe it's just me like subconsciously wishing that it's summer and not winter. But I've been loving this. I literally wear this all the time, and that is how much I've used. So this is going to last me forever. I picked this one up off Oz sale. Sometimes they have Victoria's Secret on there, like the body products. So yeah, I picked this one off there. And pretty much every single time I wear this, I get compliments from girls and guys. Even my brother complimented me on this. So that's, you know, it's good when a guy compliments you on it. Oh, it smells so, so good. And these actually stay on your body for a really, really long time. Like the smell sticks around, which is good considering it's just like a fragrance mist. But yeah, I've been loving those three together. I smell like a walking coconut, and that's just fine with me. Alright, so moving on to some more random favourites. I have been loving this question and answer 5-year journal. I got this for my birthday. Well, it was a very late birthday present from my brother. So I got this around the start of May, and I've been filling it out every single day. And I just love the concept of this. So what it is pretty much every single day there is a question, and there is 5 different lines in there. So it has like the 20 for like the year, and then you write in the year, and every single year on that date you answer the same question. And I think it's really interesting just to see how your answers change, and also like how you've changed over the years. And I've always tried to keep journals, but I'm not very good at like writing in them every day, so this is really good because it's like a question. You answer it, it takes like 2 minutes, and I just do it at the end of the day before I go to bed or something. And how pretty is it with the gold and like, I love this. I use it as like decoration in my room. 2 more favourites, and they are TV shows. The first one is the TV series Orange is the New Black, and yes, I am very late onto this bandwagon. Obviously we don't have Netflix. Well, I don't think we have Netflix in Australia. I don't. So I watched it online. The episodes are an hour long, every single episode. So, I mean, I love long TV shows, so it was great. I literally watched the season in about a week. And the bad thing is, there's only 1 season out. So I watched 1 season, and now I have to wait for the next one to come out. And the ending of the season finale was so good, and I just want to know what happened. Just want to know what happened. So hopefully, I'm hoping that they bring out the 2nd season soon so I can watch that, because I'm hooked onto it. It's pretty much about a girl that did something when she was younger, and 10 years later she has to go to prison for it for a year, and it kind of just documents her experience in prison and all that kind of stuff. I definitely only recommend it if you are 18 and over. Yes, there's a lot of content that is not suitable for younger audiences in it. So if you're 18 and over and it sounds like a good show, then go check it out. But yeah, I really liked it personally, and I can't wait for season 2 to come out. The other TV show that I've been loving, and probably only Australians will know this, is the TV show Offspring. Season 5, I think it was, just started recently. Oh my gosh, I think I cried like 3 times just in the first like 10 minutes of the first episode. Oh, that show gets me, I swear. But I love it so much. I think it's only 2 or 3 episodes in, but I'm so glad that it's back on air. The season finale of last season, oh my gosh, I don't think a TV show has ever made me cry that much. But yeah, I love that TV show so much. I only got into it around season 3 or 4. But I just really like it. Nina's really quirky and she's really cool, and I just really like the show. It's really interesting to see like the dynamic of the family, and obviously it's really interesting now to see what will happen, but I'm not going to spoil anything. But yeah, it's just a great TV show. I will leave a link down below where you can watch it if you're not Australian, so you can watch it online. So yeah, you can check it out if that sounds good to you. But yeah, that is all of my favourites for May. That is everything that I've been loving. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in a comment below what you have been loving for the month of May. I would love to hear. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!